Yay! Viridian Forest!
The first quote-unquote dungeon of the game. Although it's not much of a dungeon.
Yeah, it's... I'm just getting
Some of the items in the back.
Gotta get this Pokeball up here.
Oh, you spoiled it.
I don't even think it's a Pokeball. I don't even
I'm
remember.
pretty sure it is. Oh, Weedle. Damn it. The only good thing you can find here is a Pikachu. And that's kind of rare-ish. Although I always do manage to encounter one whenever I go through this area.
Oh, lucky duck. Encounter a fucking Pikachu.
It's not that hard. I usually grind a little bit here before going to fight Brock.
I just was grinding where I caught my Mankey.
Might be the better choice, but you can run into the few Metapods and Kakunas, and since they can't frickin' attack, it's...
No, it was a Pokeball.
Yeah, I do definitely remember that this is always a Pokeball.
Oh. I had problems with the keys.
You gotta fix that.
No, it's like I would hit the arrows to move, and it would, like, not register, so I'd, like, have to tap it.
Funny thing about this place is, like, it was completely, like, remade for, Gen 6, X and Y. They essentially just took this same forest and just altered it a little bit and put it there. Okay.
I got poisoned in the grass, and my Mankey died.
Okay.
And then I had dyslexia, and I thought I could jump over that fence.
Well, why didn't you cut this part out? You could have just kept yourself in the forest. Whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah. They put this dungeon in X and Y. Some say it's a cameo, some say it's just being lazy, but it's a nice little reference.
I don't know why I keep walking in the grass.
Because you want to catch them.
Yeah, I was I think I was... Well,
you wanted to find a Pikachu.
I wanted to find it, yeah, that was the main thing.
Yeah. This area is just full of, like, bug Pokemon, and while... I don't want to be one of those guys that's saying certain Pokemon just suck outright. But it's just like, Caterpie or Weedle aren't that useful. I mean, Caterpie, when it evolves into a Butterfree, is decent for a while, but Beedrill's not good at all.
Well, they are two of the weakest, 3 evolutions.
Well, Bug is pretty much the weakest type in general.
Well, yeah, but you don't gotta put them down.
The only good Bug types, in this game are, I think, just Scyther and Pinsir, but they're not good because they're bugs.
They're good, but they're not good.
They have good stats, but it's just like, you're not using them because they're a bug type. You're using them just because they have good, like, I think good attack and speed, or at least Scyther has good attack and speed.
And of course I can't get a Scyther in this.
I think you get one for the casino. Oh wait,
nope,
this is green. Pinsir.
Pinsir.
Ooh, can you still get one as far as I know? Okay. Well,
Trust
Pinsir's not bad.
Because I looked, and I was having problems.
Again?
Look, when I play it at school, I keep getting, like, sneezing fits, and it scares the shit out of me, because I'll just be sitting and start sneezing, like, 3 times.
Okay. Bug catcher Rick. You gotta just feel bad for the bug catchers.
Did I edit this?
They just use, like, for the lamest Pokemon. I like some bugs, but Jesus Christ. They probably are a type that needs a little bit of the buff in the next generation.
It would help.
Just a little bit. They got more useful in later gens.
In X and Y, there were a couple bugs that were decent, but that's because they were also like fire or... Well,
Gen 5 I think buffed them a bit and gave some good bug types. I mean, shit, what's it called? The fire bug. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, the one Isaac used.
Yeah. I don't like using it, though, because it has, like, a slow level up rate, and that kind of bugs me with a lot of Pokemon. You're pretty much just gonna stick with those two for a while.
Yeah. I think till probably after Brock.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing really I want to catch, because all you can get is...
Caterpies and Weedles.
Caterpie, Weedle, Rattata, Pidgey. I could have gotten a Spearow.
Spear would have been okay to use.
And then the like, rare Pikachu that I never found.
You're just not lucky.
Which I could have probably spent, like, hours just going through that little front
I always encounter one.
I normally do, too. This is odd. This worries me.
Doesn't matter. What makes Pikachu so good? It's like one of the few, like, the only electric type you get at this point. The only thing you get at this point are normal types and bugs. And that's why I appreciate later games so much just for...
Not a normal type.
Okay, Mankey is the exception. But what I appreciate about later gens so much is the variety. I just love...
True.
Yeah, good thing about X and Y, Black and White, and all that. And Black, White 2, they just give you so much more variety early on. You catch water types, fire types pretty early on. That's one of the big complaints I have with some other Pokemon games.
Of course I got poisoned. Of course I got poisoned.
That is the only, like, problem with this actual area is the poison.
Yeah, but, like, my Masa was just taking those shots like a champ and not getting poisoned. Fujishiro takes it, like, once and just gets raped by it.
Considering I think Mankey has a weakness to poison.
Oh, well, that might be why. I don't know my weaknesses that well.
I know what certain Pokemon are weak to, but I do have trouble remembering all the resistances. Because it just kind of weirds me out when a Pokemon has a weakness to a certain type, but the weakness doesn't carry both ways.
I don't know, it's more or less...
I mean, it bugs me that water is strong to... Like, water moves rock are weak to water moves, but water Pokemon aren't resistant to rock moves. That was a big problem I had with my Lapras at one point. Because it was part ice type, it got super effective against rock moves. That was the biggest problem I had with Lance in Heart Gold Soul Silver. This fucking Aerodactyl that kept spamming Rock Slide. Wasn't his Dragonites. No, I took those down easily. It was the goddamn Aerodactyl.
But I do probably know what most of my Pokemon I'm going to use here. Play through.
Well, yeah, considering some you're using one I picked personally, and one Isaac
picked, and then the Bomber picked.
What did he pick? Well, don't spoil it.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. You know what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to wait till I get it. Then you can know.
Okay.
Trust me, it's not for a while, though.
Is it useful?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Especially useful in, like, Elite Four and stuff.
Okay.
And then I have... What is that?
Don't spoil. Don't spoil.
Starter. Might not use Mankey, so your pick, Isaac's pick, the Bomber's pick. So that's 4 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I might use Mankey, but I really want my flying type, which I already know what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking of another one instead of Mankey. Mankey's just something for, like...
Just to use now.
Yeah, till I get the flying in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to fill out the party. And I really don't plan on catching, like, tons of Pokemon. It's more I'm just going to kind of catch what I'm going to use.
Whenever I'm doing a playthrough, I just catch what I want and screw everything else.
I mean, like, I'm still in X and Y trying to complete the Pokédexes. So.
I just recently completed the Kalos Pokédex, and that's only because I wanted the Oval Charm so I can do the Matsuda method to farm shinies. I only ever got one from that. I like my shiny Finnegan. But that took like fucking 400 eggs!
Which, instead of releasing them into the wild, you decide...
I did release them to the wild.
You released them into the wild instead of doing Wander Trade.
Well, I don't feel like putting anything up on Wonder Trade that isn't at least somewhat special.
People gave me Fletchlings, dude.
I know, and they're assholes.
I was getting terrible Pokemon, and I was giving them pretty decent ones.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get on the path and get the Pokeball. Found an antidote. Oh, well, good.
You can, I think go in the menu and actually increase the text speed.
I think it's all the way up.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll adjust it for later, but I'll...
Just so people know, this is actually post-commentary. We're not doing these live. We only did that for the first few.
Yeah, that was just because it was more of, we wanted to start then, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was one over here.
What's it gonna be? Antidote? Is it antidote?
No, it's a potion.
Oh,
I already got the antidote. It was on the road over there.
Oh, well. Well, we're almost done out of here.
I think I got all of them that were in here.
Easy first starter dungeon, if you want to call it that.
The next one's a little tricky, because if you haven't played it in a while, you forget which ladder goes where.
Well, those other ladders lead to pretty quick dead ends, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I remember the first time,
Do, do,
not when I got the Venusaur going to fight Brock. It was the time after that, after I played Gold to Silver again and all
Ugh.
that, and I decided to get my SP out and play Leaf Green. And I literally went into Mount Moon, and I think I spent an hour in there, because I was grinding when I first got in, so that took a while. But when I finally, started going, I go into the dead end, and forget that was the dead end, and I'd have to leave, because I almost died. So I come back in, forget it was the dead end, and go back down the ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt stupid.
Eh. The only one I really have issue with is Rock Tunnel. Ugh, fuck Rock Tunnel.
And I'm out.
Full of so many dead ends, and you have to use Flash
Yeah.
if you want to be able to see what you're doing. It's in the
Here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I will always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom.